Yeah, okay.
You can let them know it'll be our first virtual one, and if people are interested, we'll do one.
Okay, we're using less audio. Cool.
Did you get that one?
Yeah, the YouTube should be working.
So, sorry, listen to it.
There's no one on, so. How do I switch the camera? There we go. Alright. But at least if it's there, at least people know it's going to happen soon.
Yay! Yay, you made it!
It's a good time right there.
Yeah, it is. It's a good time.
Facebook.
We're just going to use your phone. Can you text the group chat and tell them?
Can you hear me?
He's in the thing. Do you need him?
Can you use that?
Sorry. Someone put the table in there. So I guess we'll just deal with the table in there. Yeah. Hey guys. Just getting settled in. I'll grab some water and I'll be right back in just a minute.
I'll go there.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a bottle?
I do. Yeah, it's the copper one. Hey y'all. Is Instagram going? Hey Tyler. Hey Mark. Hi Mark. Miss you, Mark. Hope you're doing well out there in Hawaii.
Hey guys.
Hey y'all.
Seth Karan the dog.
Cool. All right, let's get it on and popping, y'all. All right, hi Facebook. No, that's Facebook. Hi Facebook. Hi Zoom. Hi Instagram. And hi YouTube. All right. Oh, thank you. So we're just gonna maybe just wait another minute or two so that people can get settled in. We're gonna start in about a few minutes. While we're here though, grab some water if you need, or if you have any essential oils, grab that as well. We'll use it towards the end of the class. If not, no big deal. Camera's looking good? All right, guys. So we'll just wait another 60 seconds. How's it looking on there? Good? Let's flip it though.
Yeah.
It's the other side.
This way? Is this okay? All right, guys. So, welcome everyone. So happy to see everyone. Definitely miss you guys. So that is why we're here. Also, there's a lot going on right now, so this is a very useful practice. It's a very good way to get ourselves settled in and, practice a little mindfulness. It's a hot topic right now. Everybody's talking about it, so what does that really mean? Let's talk about it a little bit. Before we get started with the yoga and the meditation, I do want to just talk about a few things. The first thing is neuroplasticity, another hot topic. Everyone's talking about it. We used to believe in the science world, we used to believe that that once you made your mind, it is up, and that is really it. But we are learning now that that is not the case. Neuroplasticity is a huge field, and it is very much related to basically how you can change your neural systems and basically change your mind. You really can change your mind and create new habits. They say it takes about a month, 30 days, 28 days to create a new habit, and all we have is time at this moment. So might as well use this time effectively create some healthy habits, you know? So that's the neuroplasticity part. If you guys have any more questions or if you like the science behind that, I love that kind of stuff, please let me know. There's plenty of resources and we can talk about that kind of stuff. Another thing is there's a lot of fear and anxiety going on in the world right now, and that's totally natural, that's totally normal with what's happening, but what we want to do is be able to acknowledge reality, acknowledge what's happening, but still be able to focus on the good and still be able to cultivate positivity in our lives. So that doesn't mean that we have to minimize any of our feelings. It doesn't mean that if we feel fear, we have to throw it under the rug or anything like that. All it means is that we're using those emotions as an emotional compass to let us know what's going on. Are we feeling sad? What does that mean? What is happening that we don't enjoy? If we're feeling fear and anxiety, what does that mean? So let's use emotions as a compass, as an emotional guide, rather than allowing them to sweep us away. We're gonna see them as clouds. You see a negative emotion come, and then you're gonna let it flow by as well. So it's not about minimizing your feelings. It's about knowing how to deal with them effectively. So yeah, we're gonna learn some tools. Also, we're gonna learn how to basically tell our nervous system how to go from chaos to calm, how to how to go from the sympathetic nervous system into the parasympathetic nervous system. We're going to use our breath and our body to change our mind, because the body follows the mind and the mind follows the body. So we're going to learn how to self-regulate and take ourselves from fight or flight to rest and digest. It's a very useful tool, and there's many ways to do it. Meditation is a great one, yoga is a great one, and they're all very much related to mindfulness. So here we are. And yeah, we're going to deal with our natural feelings, and we got this. And we also have support. I'm seeing now more than ever that we are coming together as a human race. And I know there's a lot of fear and anxiety out there. There's a lot of negativity going on, which we can acknowledge, but we can still understand and see that we are coming together as a people. And that's very, very important to focus on. Because the more you focus on it, the more it'll happen, the more you'll attract it. Everybody knows that feeling where you buy a new car that you never saw before, and then after a week you see it everywhere. That's because you're attracting that into your vibrational vicinity. So the more we focus on positivity and what we want, the more we will get what we want. And even if it's not about getting what you want, at the very least it feels good to feel good, so that makes the work worth doing either way. So, that's that. Hi, Alec! We miss you.
Tammy says you're cute.
Who?
Tammy says
Tammy? Oh, Daryl, you guys getting your Zen on? We miss you guys so much. This is crazy. Also, Leon, you want to say hi before we get started? Leon's here.
Hey team!
So yeah, we do miss you guys. I'm not going to get emotional and I'm not going to cry. So last week we talked about, last week we did a demo on the 4x4 breath. And we're going to recap that a little bit real quick. So if you guys remember, it was the big Buddha belly breath where you stick your belly out and then you exhale, right? So imagining that you're filling up the belly first, bringing the breath up to the chest, up to the throat, even behind the eyes and up to the head. And then as you exhale, you're letting it go like you're pouring out water from a pitcher from the head first down to the belly. So if you'd like to count with that, something I forgot to mention last week, that can help a lot. So 4x4, which would mean you inhale 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale 4 seconds, hold that for 4 seconds. That breath is really, really good for bringing yourself back to your reality where you are, grounding yourself, and just kind of centering and being aware of your breath. So that's a really good one. That's the one we learned last week, and that's the one that we'll be doing during our meditation today. Or you can breathe naturally, really whatever comes naturally to you. But that's a great way to bring yourself into alignment whenever it is, whenever you feel yourself getting out of it. For example, you're at the store, someone pisses you off. Take a 4x4 breath, you know. So the one that we're going to learn today is going to, and we're going to practice just a little bit, is the 4-7-8. So if you guys want to write it down real quick or memorize it, no big deal, we'll recap next week. But it's the 7, 8 breath. This one is really, really good for anti-anxiety. This one's really good to actually calm down your nervous system, actually take you from sympathetic to parasympathetic, from fight or flight to rest and digest, from chaos to calm. And the reason why is because of the exhale. So the exhale is 8 seconds long, which is twice as long as the inhale. So we're doing inhale 4 seconds, hold 7, exhale 8. The reason why that is so important for anxiety relief, like I said, is the exhale. Since you're exhaling longer than your inhale, you are teaching your body to calm down. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it, let's say we freak out for a second and something's happening and you're like, you can imagine that that's a very short, shallow breath. You're not even focusing on the exhale at all. It's all inhale. It's all. So the opposite of that, as you can imagine, is mostly exhale. And that's what we're going to practice right now. So get comfortable in your chair. You can have your hands anywhere you want, on your knees, on the chair, anywhere you'd like. We're going to take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 7 seconds. 6, 7, and exhale 8. 1, 7, 8. So we're going to do that a few more times. This is a little bit hard to do at first, especially the holding and the exhaling part. Sometimes, especially I find myself seeing it's a little hard to hold it for that long, and you're like holding it, and then you exhale, and you're like, I don't have any more left to exhale. Keep going. Just keep trying it. Do it more than 5, 6, 7 times, and it'll get easier as you try it. So let's do it now. We're going to do let's do like 5 times, okay? All together. You're going to take a deep inhale in, belly out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 7. And out. Exhale very slowly. And again, we'll inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that for 7 seconds. And exhale. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do a few more here. I challenge you to really squeeze all the air out at the end of the exhale. Deep breath in, big belly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that for 7. And exhale. Sigh it out if you need to. Shake it out if you need to. Squeeze all the old air out. 7, 8. A few more times. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that for 7. And exhale. Make room for some new air. Get all that old stale air out of there. One more time. Whenever you're ready, deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that there for 7 seconds. And exhale. Squeeze all that old air out of there. One more time because it feels good. In deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that 7. And exhale. Squeeze old air. Awesome. So, you guys, I know that felt good for me. So notice how your body really does relax. It really does calm down when you tell it to. It really does believe your mind. It doesn't know the difference between in or out. It will believe your mind as you tell it to. So that is that. That is the anti-anxiety relief deep exhale kind of breath, and you guys can practice that anytime you want For the rest of the chair yoga today, we are going to do the 4x4 breath, which is the inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, wait 4. If that doesn't feel comfortable to you, do whatever feels comfortable. Don't force yourself to hold in any more or take in any more than your body allows. All right, guys, so we are going to get started now. First, let's see if anybody has any questions or anything. Nothing? Cool.
A lot of people said that like with their anxiety.
Okay, good. That's what we want. Awesome. There's lots of anxiety. Enough of that. We can acknowledge what's happening and still focus on the positive. So that's what we're doing, guys. All right, awesome. So we're going to start with some yoga. We're just going to get our bodies moving a little bit. Before we actually move, we're going to do the self-regulation. And that is something that I'm using TRY's method, which is awesome. It's trauma recovery yoga / total resilience yoga. They've done a really good job of putting together all these methods into like something that's easy to understand, basically, because there's a lot of resources that are similar to this out there, but this is very concise and clear. So during this, if you ever feel like I missed it, or you didn't hear me or something, relax, don't worry about it. Let me know, contact me, and I can send you over something like this or other resources that are related to basically what we're doing here. So if you miss something, don't worry about it, just keep moving. Follow my voice. If you ever feel that your mind is starting to wander, you're getting pecking thoughts or chatter of the mind, go ahead and either follow my voice or follow your breath. Ask yourself, this is a huge deal, ask yourself, am I breathing in or am I breathing out? That is a great tool that we can use to really bring ourselves back to where we are. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh, and also, if you guys have any essential oils, pull them out. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to use them towards the end, so I'll let you know when to go ahead and start sniffing them. If you are going to buy some in the future, I will let you know my favorites. For grounding, I love vetiver, smells amazing. Anything woody is really good for grounding, like calming you down. Lavender is really good for sleep and insomnia, calming you down. Anything citrus is really good for cheering you up. So lemon, sweet orange, very, very good for cheering you up. It just does so naturally. And what else is really great? Oh, peppermint. I love peppermint. I need mint. A lot of people think it's really strong, which it can be, but if you dilute it, no big deal. I love mint because they give me energy for some reason. When I smell a mint, I'm like, whoo, ready to go. So that's that. All right, and so before we start, just letting you know, this is trauma recovery yoga, of course, at Driven. So we're doing it for you guys. We are, keeping you in mind, of course, because we love you. But it's your yoga, your way. So any time that you feel uncomfortable or something you are not able to do or don't even want to do, don't worry about it. Don't do it. Follow my voice, but just sit here and practice the breath. So if at the very least that you can do, please, is practice the breath with us. So that's a great yoga in itself. I mean, mindfulness and yoga is all about just acknowledging and noticing what is happening. So you don't even really have to do crazy headstands to do yoga. Yoga can be done just by acknowledging and focusing on the breath. So if that's what you want to do today, exercise, please exercise your power of choice. We're all very powerful human beings, and we all have the power of choice, which means we can do what we want. So yeah, and another thing before we get started, be, do, or imagine. So like I said, if you cannot do something or do not feel like it, and you just want to focus on breath, very, very awesome. But also, like I said, the body follows the mind, and it doesn't really know the difference between in or out. So if you imagine and visualize that something is happening, that is just as good. There's been plenty of studies out there that show your body will create neural circuits and neural networks just through visualization and imagining, which means that you really can teach your body to do something without even having to do it. You can really just use your power of visualization. So I'll call to that a few times today, but that's the biggest thing. Be, do, or imagine, and follow your breath. If not, follow my voice. So We're going to get started with the self-orientation part. I'm going to take a deep breath in. This is self-regulation. The first part of self-regulation is orientation. That is where you acknowledge where you are in space. You can keep your eyes open, you can keep your eyes closed. It's easier to acknowledge where you are in space if you do keep your eyes open, so I'm going to go ahead and do so. You can go ahead and just acknowledge 4 corners of the room, 4 textures, 4 colors, the skin, the texture of the skin, the texture of your pants, texture of the floor, whether it's wood or carpet, the wall, the color of the wall. Just bring yourself into the room and where you are. And here we can say to ourselves, I am safe, I am powerful, I am present, and I am well. And you can go ahead and whenever I say these affirmations, these I am statements, you can either repeat after me or you can say them to yourself, but either way you have to believe them, okay? So go ahead and believe them, all right? Next thing that we want to do is that we're going to ground ourselves in the space that we're in. So we know where we are, now we're going to ground ourselves. So please bring your attention, bring your mind to the heat between your hands and your feet, or your knees, or wherever you're touching. Try to imagine or feel the heat or the contact between your feet and the ground, your hands and your feet or your knees, your bum and the chair. And here we're going to say to ourselves, I am grounded, I am rooted, and I am supported. Notice how your chair supports you fully. This earth supports each and every one of us completely. Now we're going to center ourselves. We're going to find our center, our heat, our pelvic floor. Some people like to say our belly button, our navel. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine or go ahead and bring your belly button to the back of your spine. Engage your pelvic floor or your navel. Imagine that you're maybe holding in a urine. This is the center of our bodies. This is what can keep us grounded when we pay attention to it. Imagine that there's a heat going on in there, like a fire or something. And any time that you feel that your mind is wandering, there's some chatter or some pecking thoughts, imagine that that center, that heat, that fire, is drawing any thoughts, anything really, down to it and burning it away. No need. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am present, I am peaceful, I am centered. Send that message to the body. Let's do it one more time. I am present, I am peaceful, and I am centered. And now we're going to acknowledge our breath. Are we breathing in or are we breathing out? Remember that question. Anytime your mind wanders, come back to it. We're going to notice our breath. We're going to follow it. Notice how the body believes the mind. Release any tension that you might have in your eyebrows. Release any tension you might have in your hands. Just let them rest. No worries. Now we're going to practice a little bit of that 4x4 breath I was telling you about earlier. Let's take a deep breath in, big belly out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that there for 4 seconds. And let it all out. Just sigh out. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you need to make a big sigh or an audible exhale, go ahead and do so. That's great. We're going to do that 3 more times. Deep inhale, big belly out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that there. Feel the air. It's all around your head. It's all around your eyes, right behind the eyes. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that there for 4 seconds. Then do it one more time. Deep inhale. 1, 2, 3. Feel the breath go all the way up to the head, behind the eyes. Give yourself a nice big smile. And now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice again how your body really does respond to your mind. Here we're going to say to ourselves, I am present, I am safe, and I am peaceful. We're going to do it one more time. I am present, I am safe, and I am peaceful. Alright guys, so now that we're nice and regulated and into our bodies, into our space, and into our breath, we're going to get moving a little bit, okay? Like I said, remember, be, do, or imagine, do as your body allows. Anything that feels painful or uncomfortable, back off a little bit and breathe, okay? So here we go. We're going to start with some neck rolls, okay? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your right ear come down to your right shoulder. Don't bring the shoulder to the ear, bring the ear to the shoulder. Feel a nice stretch on the left side, and as you exhale, come back down. Tuck your chin a little bit. Let it hang. Deep inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Feel a stretch on the left side. And as you exhale, left ear, left shoulder coming down, tuck your chin. One more time. Deep inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Imagine there's a light at the top of your crown, and you're waving it around like a flashlight, telling the world, I am seen, I am centered, and I am bright, and I am glowing. As you come to center, we'll exhale, come back up. Now we're just going to reverse that. No big deal, really easy on the body. Okay, deep inhale. Left ear to left shoulder here. As you exhale, come down. So we're pairing up the movement with the breath. As you inhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder, shining your flashlight from the crown of your head. Exhale as you let your right ear come down to your right shoulder. One more time, deep inhale. Left ear, left shoulder, flash that flashlight. Let the world know I am seen, I am bright, and I am glowing. And back up to the center. Beautiful. Join me here whenever you're ready. Nice and kind on the neck and on the shoulders. Now we're going to practice some side leans, okay? Just going to feel some nice stretch through the sides of the body. If you'd like some assistance, please go ahead and find that. If not, just do as you can. And like I said, you could always practice your breath while you're here. So we're going to take a deep inhale, and we're going to bring both of our arms up, either all the way up or to the middle or down. Whatever your body allows is what you're going to do. Okay? You're going to bring one arm up, and then we're going to leave the right one up, bring the left one down. You can either bring it all the way down, the left one, or you can let it rest on the chair for some support. Up to you. I'm going to go ahead and use that support. And then we're going to just go ahead and, like the hands on a clock, just going to lean over a little bit to the left side, feeling a nice, good stretch on the right side. Imagine that your chest is not sinking down, it's actually up. You're shining your chest, opening up your heart. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. No pain, maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but no pain. Just letting your body do what it can. Deep breath in, coming up through center. Both arms down. Now we're going to do that one more time. Both arms up. As you inhale, bring that right arm down, leave the left one either up to the middle or down as well. Either way works well for you. It's where you should be is where you are. Take a deep breath in one more time. And as you exhale, you're going to lean over to the right side, feeling a nice stretch on the left side of the body. If you can, let your head hang. Try not to hold any tension in the neck. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable here, but no pain. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And here we're going to say to ourselves, I am stable. I'm flexible, and I am peaceful. One more time, we're going to take a deep inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to come up through center, both arms down. Awesome. So that's a nice little stretch on the side body there. Like I said, be, do, or imagine as we're moving forward here. So we're going to do some twists, okay? Deep breath in. Both arms up. You can bring let's do left arm to the right knee. Like I said, you can leave your arms anywhere that they fall. But really the biggest thing is that you want to twist over to your right side. Now, if you're not able to move your torso that much, no big deal. Stay here and just move the head. Imagine that you're looking right behind you, feeling a nice stretch on the left side, flushing out any toxins from the kidneys. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you want to go a little deeper, reach a little further. If not, stay right where you are. That's where you should be. Last breath here, coming up through center. We're going to do that one more time on the other side. So take a deep breath in, both arms up, or to the middle, wherever feels good for you. I'm going to bring the right hand down to the left knee. We're going to go ahead and help ourselves to twist over to the left side of the body, looking right behind you. If you can't move your torso just yet, imagine that you can. Imagine that you're looking behind you. Your body will respond. Deep breaths here. Feel that nice stretch on the right side of the body. If you want to pull a little deeper, use your right hand to push. If not, stay right where you are. Focus on the breath. Flush out the right kidney. Deep breath as we come back through center. Awesome. So, now we're going to try an eagle pose. We are going to go ahead and deep breath in. Bring your arms up. And as you exhale, bring them both down, but wrap the right one under the left one. So, you can bind anywhere. You can bind either the thumb, the palm, you can bind the wrists, or you could always just hug yourself, love yourself, give yourself a nice big old hug too. I'm going to go ahead and practice this one because it feels good on my shoulders right now. So, we're going to have the left arm over the right. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel a nice stretch on the back, right between the shoulder blades. Imagine that you're separating them out, and almost that like your elbows are going to touch the front wall. Deep breaths here. Love yourself. Thank yourself for being here. Thank yourself for trying. And say it with me, or not, whatever you like. We're going to say, I am strong, I am powerful, and I am joyful. One more deep breath. Now we're going to unbind very slowly. Be kind to your body. Another deep breath in. Up over the head. Now we're going to do, left arm under the right arm. And like I said, you can either do the thumb, you could bind with the palms, you can bind the wrist, you could always hug yourself. Okay? Here we are, feeling a beautiful stretch between the shoulder blades. Breathe into the back of your chest, almost like the back of your heart. Imagine that you can fill up that space with your breath. And as you exhale, just let it all go. Let it all go. One more inhale. Here we're going to say, I am strong, I am powerful, and I'm joyful too. All right, and as you exhale, go ahead and unbind. Beautiful. Wiggle it out if you need to, shake it off if you feel a little tightness or anything like that. Another deep breath in. Another one out. Next deep breath in, we're going to bring our arms up. We don't have to bring them all the way up. Let's keep them right here. Like you're about to give someone a big old hug, or like you're an eagle, spreading your wings, spreading your wingspan, seeing how massive you are. And if you can, imagine that you're touching your thumbs behind you. So stick your thumbs out and point them towards each other behind you, kind of squeezing the shoulder blades, opening up the chest. Open up the chest to the sky. Let your heart shine. Feel how good it feels to surrender. It's not a weakness. That's not true. Surrendering takes strength. That's why not many people do it. Shine your heart. And from here we're going to say, I am safe. I am comfortable. I am at ease. One more time, shine the chest. We're going to say it one more time. I am safe. I am comfortable. And I'm at ease. Wonderful. Now we're going to bring the arms back down. Like I said, shake it off if you need to. Do a little wiggle, no big deal. Roll the shoulders forward or back, however you like. Release any tension that you have in the face, in the hands. And now we're going to take another deep breath in. Arms up. They can be up over you, above your head. They can be right in front of you, right in front of your face, or they can be down, wherever you'd like, whatever's most comfortable for you. We're going to be here for just a sec, so find a comfortable spot with your arms. I'm going to keep them right in front of my face. Now here, I want you to use your power of visualization, okay? Here we're going to imagine that we have a big, big, big balloon right between our hands. And it's in a big, bright color. Whichever color really makes you smile, is your favorite color, it makes you happy, okay? Big balloon. And now we're going to bring out a big old Sharpie, or a big marker. And with that marker on the balloon, we're going to write down whatever it is that's keeping you from being happy, whatever it is that's in your way, or whatever it is that doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe it served you back when you needed it, but you don't need it anymore. So we're going to write that thing down, whatever it is, big, on the balloon. Imagine it. Imagine that shiny, Sharpie, greasy script on there. And it could be a word, it could be a thing, it could be an event, it could be anything. It could be a scribble if that's how you feel. We're going to imagine that. And as we breathe in, we're going to lift that balloon up. And as we exhale, we're just going to watch it. Just going to watch it fall away. It's floating away. It's piercing through the clouds, disappearing into the atmosphere. So far away, we can't even see it anymore. We don't need it anymore. Wonderful. While we're here, we're going to say to ourselves, I am free, I am happy, and I am forgiving. That felt really good, so we're going to do that one more time. Another one. Deep inhale. Arms either above your head, right in front of you, or in your lap, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're going to imagine that same balloon, whichever color. It could be the same color, it could be a different color, it could even be a rainbow if you'd like. Biggest balloon you could imagine, big and bright. And we're going to bring out that same Sharpie, big and greasy. We're going to write on that right there on right on the balloon. Something that you either wish, something that you either desire, something you're looking forward to, or just something that makes you smile. Whatever it is, big letters on this big bright balloon. We're going to take a deep inhale. We're going to lift that balloon up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to watch it float away, piercing the clouds, floating further and further into the atmosphere, disappearing, because we don't even have to worry about it. It's already done. We're just going to allow it in. It's already happened. And here we're going to say to ourselves, I am ready. I am ready. I am enough, and I am worthy. One more time. I am ready. I am enough, and I am worthy. Wonderful. So now we're going to take another deep inhale. Another exhale. Notice how calm the body feels. Feels really good. Take another deep inhale. You can either bring your arms right over your head, right in front of your face, or keep them in the lap if you need the support. Either way, it's where you should be. And then as we exhale, we're going to forward fold. And I just want you to imagine that the crown of your head is touching the wall in front of you. Really elongate your spine. Imagine each vertebrae stacked on top of each other, one by one, as you lengthen your spine and fold forward. You could either do this, like I said, with your arms in front of you, or with your arms in your lap for some support in your chair. And if you can't come all the way down, don't worry about it. Come down as much as you can. If you need some help getting back up, you have that. You have support. And while we're here, firstly, I'd like to mention this is an inversion technically because your head is below your heart. Anytime that you do an inversion like this, you are telling your body, I am calm. You don't need to worry about it. This is a great way to bring yourself back to center, to calm yourself down. If you're having any trouble sleeping, go ahead and do an inversion. It'll help out your nervous system. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And while we're here, we're going to say loud and proud, I am resilient. I am safe. And I am strong. One more time. I am resilient. I am safe. And I am strong. Now deep inhale. Exhale one more time. Deep inhale. As you come up, I want you to slowly, slowly, slowly come up. I want you to imagine that you're stacking your vertebrae. Use your power of visualization one at a time, starting from the bottom. Going up, lumbar, thoracic, all the way up to your head. Let your head be last. Really imagine that your spine is nice and straight. One vertebrae at a time, stacked on top of each other. Beautiful. All right, guys. So that was our yoga sequence. That is something that you can do anytime. And notice how good it feels. It really calms you down. So now we're going to do a little body scan. This is something you could also do at any time. I personally like to do it right before I go to sleep. It's a great time to do this. It's a little meditative. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to imagine a big light. It could either be like a shining light, like a swirling light, like a pixie kind of thing or fairy kind of thing, or it could even be, if you need something a little bit more material, imagine like you ever see a scanner when you're scanning a document and how the thing goes and it goes up and down. Imagine that. You're scanning your body, okay? So we're going to start with the crown of our head. That light, whatever color it is, it could be white, it could be rainbow, my favorite's green. It's going to start at the crown of your head. And from here, you're going to release any tension. Clear the tension. Release anything that you're holding. Ask yourself, where am I holding? Are you holding in between your eyebrows? Are you furrowing them? Holding any tension in the bridge of your nose? Follow your breath. Soften the shoulders, roll them back if you'd like. Let them fall behind you. Soften anything you're holding in the ribs. Soften the belly. Soften your hips and your glutes. Let them fall into your chair. Feel that support. We're supported in this world. Soften any tension in the thighs. Soften any tension in the hands, the elbows. If you don't feel any tension, still imagine that you're softening more and more than you can. From the knees, moving down to the calves, soften these calves. They do so much for us. Soften the feet, soften the toes. Feel supported by the ground. Here we're just going to keep following our breath for just another few counts, maybe 3 breaths here. While we're here, challenge yourself to really let go of any tension, especially as you exhale. I like to sigh it out. Now, without disturbing any of the peace that we just cultivated, if you have essential oils, go ahead and grab them. If not, just imagine that you're smelling your favorite smell, whether it's a flower. I like bonfire smells. Your favorite smell, smell it. Feel your body relaxing. Acknowledge where you may be holding any tension, but don't judge yourself. Know that you're working on it. Feel yourself letting go. And now we're going to do a little call and repeat, call to action in a way, kind of situation. I'm going to go ahead and say a few things, and I want you to repeat after me. You could either keep your eyes closed, you can keep them open, any way that you prefer. Either way, you can say it out loud, you can say it in your head. It's better if you say it out loud. So let's say it out loud. The other thing I want you to do is imagine that you're saying it with your heart. Open up your heart. Be vulnerable. It takes strength. Imagine that you're saying it with your heart, brightening really, really shiny. Brightening really, really, shining really, really bright. Okay. And here we are. You're going to repeat after me, okay? May I be well, happy, and peaceful. One more time. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. Repeat after me. May my family be well, happy, and peaceful. Believe it as you say it. May my family be well, happy, and peaceful. May my neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. May my neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Now repeat after me, get excited. May the whole world be well, happy, and peaceful. One more time. May the whole world be well, happy, and peaceful. Now while we're here, keep focusing on your heart center. Keep shining bright. I want you to go ahead and collect all that love and kindness that we just created. It's for us to keep. Just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, imagining that you're accepting a gift from yourself, and that gift is love and kindness. And you can give that gift to yourself as often as you'd like, anytime, anywhere. And because love is so unlimited, we're going to take another deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to imagine that we're sending that love and kindness to someone, or an event, or a thing, or there's this whole planet, anything that you know really needs it right now. And as you follow your breath, and as you imagine yourself sending this message, sending this love and kindness out to the world, or to a person, or to a thing, or whomever, you're going to really visualize that they're receiving it. Really visualize the smile on their face when they get it. Visualize the elation, how good it makes them feel, the warmth that it creates in your body. Visualize it's already done. No need to effort, no need to create, so it's already created for us. All right, guys, one last thing here. We're going to take a deep breath in. Either arms up, or arms in your face, or in your palm. Bring them together as you exhale. Bring them down to prayer hands. Bring them to your chest. And thank yourself for being here. The light in me honors and sees the light in all of you. Namaste. Okay, without breaking any of this peace we just created. I know I'm feeling it. Yeah, let's answer any questions, or like I said, if you guys loved or hated any of this, please let me know. I would love any feedback from anybody, so that I could keep making this even better and better for you guys, because we truly care about you, and we want to make sure that you're safe and comfortable during these pretty rough times. So that's what's going on right now. Oh, a few updates as well. We're doing virtual support groups. I believe it's starting next week, so look out on Facebook for that. I know you guys are probably missing the support groups because they're super fun. Michelle is, I think, leading them next week on Tuesdays, 3 o'clock. Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, so check Facebook for that. But not this Tuesday, so not tomorrow, next Tuesday. So Mondays at 3, mindfulness mingles. Tuesdays at 3, support group with Michelle. She's amazing, of course. We're also doing a support group chat on Facebook as well. So if you're not able to make it at 3, or you don't want to do face-to-face, there's always chatting that you can do on Facebook. Another thing I want to mention, we're doing virtual one-on-one sessions. So if you guys are able to afford it at the moment, it is discounted, and it's only 30 minutes, but we're doing virtual one-on-ones. Reach out to either Angel or any of the trainers, and we'll take care of you for that. If that's something that you're not able to do at the moment, we do have tons of content on Instagram and YouTube, videos that you can do at home. They're free, don't have to pay for them. Actually, right now is a good time to do any of those, especially with the neck, since we're all, peaceful and in our bodies. Might as well get some energy moving. So if you have time after this, check out our YouTube or our Instagram. We have some videos for you to get your body moving. Any more updates? Hi, Madison! Good to see you. Glad you're here. Cool. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, resources. So if anybody needs anything or knows any good resources for anyone that might benefit from it, please let us know, and we will share that, because right now is a good time to come together and collaborate. That's how we're going to thrive. Not through competition, it's through collaboration. We're kind of transforming and shifting into a new society, a new world right now, and we're going to realize that that's the best way to do it, and it's also the funnest way to do it anyway. So another thing, if you guys liked any of this and want to know more, so many resources out there, and I love doing this kind of stuff. So please hit me up if you want to know more about yoga, meditation, neuroplasticity, or if you simply don't believe it yet and you don't understand how your thoughts and your habits truly do affect your body and your whole reality. If you need some more info on that, please let me know, because I'll give you some of that. I'll show you some stuff. I'm not a master or anything like that, but there are plenty of people out there that'll show you not only the logic behind it, but like the actual science behind it. There's actual quantum physics research science that shows that our thoughts matter. Our thoughts really, really do matter. And it's just an exercise. It really is all about practicing the focus muscles, focusing on what we want, what we do want. Don't make it a habit to worry, okay? You've heard that. You've heard people say to other people, oh, you're just looking for something to worry about. We don't need to do that anymore. Maybe we did in the past, but we don't need to do that anymore. We can focus on what we do want and trust and know that our thoughts are that powerful. We really are that cool. So, yeah, this was fun. And Leon, you want to say hi?
All right, everybody. Good session in there. We will see you guys next week, same time, same place.
We miss you so much. Brandy! Thank you guys for tuning in. See you later.